benefits for children, both physical and mental. And as you see here, it's not just the bending of their bodies into mini pretzels. Tony Bishop is here from Hot Yoga Bowling Green, and that little contraption we see that little girl using, you actually have one here today. What did you call this?
This is called the Hoberman sphere. It's a movable geometric shape that helps with breathing awareness. And as you know, kids are very visual, so we use these a lot in our Schoolhouse Rock and Yoga programs where we go to various different schools, or when we're working with Kids on the Block and the Kelly Autism Center. So we work with a lot of various different ages of kids and different backgrounds. And this is just a good visual for them as far as breathing.
Yeah, and I'm sure they see all the pretty colors and all of that, and then maybe even the texture.
Yes, it's just really neat.
Well.
And I can sort of show you the way this works
I just
here.
knocked it over.
This, it'll roll from side to side here, but this basically, on the inhale, it's basically like bring the air in, and then exhale, push the air back out. And this is kind of mesmerizing for children. And it's actually big enough that smaller kids can get inside and play in it. So it's almost like a play space at the same time. It's kind of multidimensional.
That's really neat. The breathing is such an important part of yoga.
It is. It's really the basis of all yoga, because breathing is that one thing that you have to do. It's the one physical thing, but it's also connected to you mentally. So it's mind, breath, and body in that order. You engage the mind, engage the breath, engage the body, and once you get that awareness, it's just good for everyday living.
It is. And so the next several Saturdays, you're hosting this kids yoga camp. You want parents and guardians to be there, and they can even participate for free if they want.
Yes, they can actually come in for free. They don't have to participate. Say, well, I really rather not do that. As long as they're there, because it's only going to be, if we have 5-year-olds, all 5-year-olds, for instance, it may only be about 30 to 40 minutes. So if they're there, just watching, make sure they're safe. It's a very safe environment. And it is at Lost River Cave Park, next to the big tree. Or there's a tiny little water wheel over there, and there's employee parking on that side. But we'll be under the tree, outside. And if it rains, if it's a torrential rain, we will have it at our studio at 730 Fairview. But as long as it's just a sprinkle, or if it's just cool, or whatever, we'll be under that tree before we start this Saturday.
Right, I do, because we went ahead to this picture. I want to skip ahead. Also, something else you're doing at the studio with a baby bottle fundraiser. Tell us about that.
We do this every year with Crossroads Life Center. They're based in Glasgow, but they're regional. They are a center who help young ladies who are dealing with an unwanted or an unplanned pregnancy. This is really helpful. It's from the standpoint of the child. So there is education for the young ladies in dealing with pregnancy, prenatal and postpartum, and health and wellness, and also the fundraisers help deal with that as far as providing counselors, nurses, doctors.
Right, and you're doing the bottle cap fundraiser. Now, this is raising money for Mexico?
Yes, this is a separate one too. We have this is like the trifecta of things we have happening right now.
Yeah, you guys are so charitable, and we love it.
We have so many things going on all the time. This is awesome. This is through our church, which is Emmanuel. We have this program with some folks from that are dealing through Reynosa, Mexico, from Alamo, Texas. They are Sean and Carla Estes, who everybody, I think a lot of people know them from Bowling Green. They are with Fortify Ministries, and they're providing for a cancer center, for kids that have cancer in Reynosa, Mexico. These bottle caps can actually be recycled, separate type of recycling than normal bottles. So they're brought separately. Bring as many as you want, and we'll see to that gets to Mexico and gets to the kids that need it.
That's really nice. With a baby bottle, you just come by your studio, pick that up, and then you can just maybe put loose change in there.
You can put pennies in there. You can put bills, dollar bills. You can put checks. I think I had a gentleman the other day brought one in, had a $100 bill in it, and was surrounded by pennies, which is really cool.
Really nice.
We thought we had pennies, and there was a $100 bill in there. So, but all of that money goes to Crossroads, and every bit of money that is raised from the bottle cap goes to Reynosa, Mexico.
And with the baby bottles, you're going to exchange that bottle filled with money with a free class.
Get a free class. You will get a free class coupon. You could either take the class right at that point, or if someone has a class series already or has someone they want to get to hot yoga, which is awesome for anybody, they can give that to someone else as a gift.
All right, and then also the kids yoga camp that's starting this Saturday.
Yes,
and
at 2 o'clock.
Can parents just bring their kids on Saturday, or do you want them to call ahead?
They can come anytime. They can come every Saturday, or all 4 Saturdays or one Saturday. and they can just show up. Bring a beach towel, and I have this for you, by the way. This,
I love the colors of
we just got the new Hot Yoga Love It, Hate It, Tolerate It t-shirts in, and as Laura knows, she's been there enough times to know that you sort of feel those emotions sometimes, but at the end it's just like bliss out.
Yeah.
Totally yoga bliss out. So.
Yeah, it's a great time. Thank you for coming to see us. Appreciate you working with all these different charities and also children as well. Kids Yoga Camp is this Saturday through July 29th at Lost River Cave. It'll start at 2 o'clock. The cost $5 per child, and a guardian can participate for free. And then the baby bottle fundraiser runs through July 29th at Hot Yoga on Fairview Avenue. Also the bottle caps they are collecting as well. Pick up a baby bottle at the studio, fill it with money, return the bottle, and get a free class. All proceeds benefit Crossroads Life Center. For more information, call 646-7814.